silver linings after you. Don't you trade away your love for hate, 'cause baby it could be too late. Baby it might be too late. Baby it could be too late. shouldn't want ya, I shouldn't need ya, but I'm afraid that's not up to me. Cause when I hear ya sing through my speakers, it's like my mind takes a hold of me. I've tried shutting you off for some time now, but I'm still hearing your voice in my head. Oh, I wish I was more than your fan now, and that your voice came from here in my bed. You're in my headphones, baby, in my headphones, baby, in my headphones, singing to me. You're in my headphones, baby, in my headphones, baby, in my headphones, making me bleed. You're in my and it's so sad, it just makes me cry. Feels like I know you better than others, but you don't care, you never reply. I've tried shutting you off for some time now, but I'm still hearing your voice in my head. Oh, I wish I was more than your fan now, and that your voice came from here in my bed. You're in my headphones, baby, in my headphones, baby, in my headphones, singing to me. You're in my headphones, baby, in my headphones, baby, in my headphones. You're in my stars are shining bright. Yeah, we should stay up so that we can look at them all night. Just keep holding me, don't let me go. Everything's so magical. All I need is you tonight. If I shut my eyes, keeping them closed, all the senses explodes. You and me under the sky. Let's stay up all night, give our hearts a new beginning. When we fell in love, every second, every minute, we were high on life. Didn't waste our time, didn't sleep as much as now. Let's stay up all
sound.
You never spoke a single word of love, but I know this. I wanna give you my all night long. All night long. I don't know the softness of your kiss, but I imagine in every dream I dream all night long. All night long. All I melt in your hands, soaked in sweat when we dance. I fall to my knees, baby. Wanna get you alone, now not ready to ignite. I want us to go home now, now turn off every light, baby, burn me to ashes. Then I rise, then I rise. You set my body, all on my body. You set my body, all on my body on fire. You set my body, all on my body. You set my body, all on my body on fire. You set my body, all on my body. You set my body, all on my body. You set my body, all on my body. You set my body, all on my body on fire. You set my body, all on my body. You set my body, all on my body on fire. Shut down in my brain, don't know what to say. Too much chemistry, baby. Wanna get you alone, now not ready to ignite. I want us to go home now, now turn off every light, baby, burn me to ashes. Then I rise, then I rise. You set my body, all on my body. You set my body, all on my body on fire. You set my body, all on my body. You set my body, all on my body on fire. Fire, 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 fire. Fire, fire, fire. Fire, fire, fire.
Dodgers sent the following.
This game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Washington Nationals, who lead the Los Angeles Dodgers 5-4. Jake Irvin at 86 pitches, with Colin Poche beginning to toss in the bullpen. Betts, Edman, and Teoscar Hernandez here in the fifth. Back in to tell you all about it. Here's Dave Jagler.
Thank you, Charlie. And Betts digs in. The line to the first pitch. Swing a line drive right center field. Cruz giving chase. The ball hanging up a bit, so Cruz glides over and makes the grab. And Betts retired on one pitch. He's now 0 for 2 plus a walk.
Take it.
Well, for Irvin to get to the fifth inning was not a sure thing when he threw 37 pitches in the first inning. You'd love to get him through 5. But with Poche getting ready, you figure he's probably getting ready for Conforto, who's the fourth batter in the inning. Switch hitting Tommy Edman is the second batter, and the pitch to Edman is right down the middle at the knees. He was in take mode after a first pitch out for Irvin. Edman has a 2-run triple and he has a single. Irvin back in with the next one, and a curveball laced to left center field. On the go is Cruz, closing on it deep in the alley. He runs it down and makes the catch just before getting to the warning track. So Cruz going side to side. He goes toward right center for the catch on Betts, deep left center for the catch on Edman. And Irvin has 2 outs on 3 pitches.
And just as that was taking place, Lucas Sims warming up on the Derek Law mound, the closer mound to the outfield wall. So righty and a lefty. Sims and Poche both up.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. The pitch is a strike right at the very top of the zone. That was a 90-mile-an-hour two-seamer that came in maybe a little higher than he wanted. But it's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Low and away with a curve. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hernandez, a power hitter, and he hit a 2-run homer to cap a 4-run first inning. Irvin deals. Swing a blast to right center field. Call racing back. He's there, and he'll make the catch just shy of the warning track. So Jake Irvin, after giving up 4 runs, 4 batters in, tosses 4 scoreless innings and gets through 5. Halfway home, Nationals 5, Dodgers 4 on the Nationals Radio Network.
Take a hack.
It's the middle third of the order. He'll be happy not to see James Wood. Bonda gave up 2 runs on 3 hits in a third of an inning on Monday night with Wood's 2-run homer, the big blow. So Bonda is about to make his 7th appearance of the season, has 3 wins in his first 6 outings. It's been a good luck charm. He'll face Nathaniel Lowe, lefty against lefty, the pitch. And Bonda delivers a fastball right down the center at 93. Lowe has doubled his walk total for the season in this very game. Came in with 2 walks. He now has 4. The 0-1. That's a little off the inside with a slider. Bonda's been somewhat of the journeyman throughout his career. Maybe he's found a home in L.A. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss by Lowe at the fastball. He was originally drafted by Milwaukee, then traded to Arizona for the man coaching first base today, Gerardo Parra. Mitch Haniger was also in that deal. The 1-2. Swing a looper into shallow center, racing out his Betts, racing in his Pages, and Pages on the go. Slides and makes the catch with the glove, palms up. Glove right on the grass, a sliding grab for Pages, a good catch for out number 1. So Lowe retired. Bonda came to the big leagues. He's having an issue with his PitchCom device now. Came to the big leagues with Arizona and faced the Nationals in his big league debut. Lost to Tanner Roark. But boy, the last few years he really bounced around. 2021, he was with the Mets and the Pirates. Here's Josh Bell, the batter. Pitch. Bell, big rip on a high fastball, fouls it back. Bell batting right-handed. 2022, he was with 4 organizations in 1 year. Pitched with 3 big league teams, Pirates, Blue Jays, and Yankees. Then he was on the Nationals opening day roster 2 years ago. The 0-1. In the dirt. Ball and a strike. He lasted a month with the Nationals, had a 6.43 ERA, was designated for assignment and finished the year at Rochester. And he was in AAA last year in the Cleveland organization when the Dodgers picked him up in a cash deal. The 1-1, swing and a miss. Bell chased a high fastball. There he is. He had a great season for LA and pitched well in the postseason. He was getting big outs for them in the middle innings. In the NLCS, in the World Series, even the Division Series. He ended up making 10 postseason appearances with a 1.13 ERA. So, quite the late career surge for Anthony Bonda. The 1-2. Ground ball, third base side, fielded by Muncy moving in. He'll take his time and fire over the top onto first for the out. Nats bullpen now is quiet. So will Urban see the 6th inning after a 6-pitch 5th? It appears he will.
I think he earned it. With the shape of the bullpen, I was thinking if he's got to throw 100 pitches to get you through 6 innings, they need it.
Here's Luis Garcia, lefty to lefty, the pitch. Waving swing and a miss. Garcia chased a slider off the outside. The way it was trending, though, it looked like he was going to throw 103 after 37 in the first, but he has really quickened his pace of getting outs. The 0-1. That one bounces in the dirt off the mid of the catcher and rolling back toward the backstop, 1-1. Garcia's had a productive day. He had a sac fly in the first, and he tied the game with a double in the third. The 1-1. Swing a fly ball, well hit right field. Hernandez going back to the warning track. He will reach out, make the catch with a little leap, just a step from the fence. So Garcia gave that one a ride against his former teammate Bonda, but comes up just shy of an extra base hit. Garcia still looking for his first hit against a lefty. Urban's coming back out.
The inning begins. Lucas Sims back up in the Nationals bullpen. Just Sims. Pitch on the way to Conforto. It's a breaking ball over the outside corner. A called strike. Curveball is big for Irvin back in the fourth inning when he pitched around a one-out walk. Kirby Yates, the veteran righty, throwing in the LA bullpen in left center. Next pitch swung on. Fastball hit late and foul. Third base side out of play.
We figured with the Dodgers losing the first 2 games of the series on an off day tomorrow, we would see most, if not all, of their top relievers, and Yates is one of them.
Closer last year with Texas. They were just piling up closers to go in setup roles in the offseason. That's most of what the Dodgers did. Bullpen. Next pitch, swinging a foul off the screen, protecting the Nationals in their dugout. Count holding 0-2. And the occasional Japanese starting pitcher.
Or Blake Snell, or re-signing Teoscar Hernandez. They accomplished a few things on their checklist.
Irvin winds, delivers. Low and away, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Teoscar Hernandez did not want to go anywhere else. That was obvious after his first chance to play in a winning club. 1-2 pitch, swing, foul ball. Caught again, held by Ruiz. Wow, he's down to a knee to his right, leaning as he held on to another foul tip. That is strikeout number 5 for Jake Irvin.
Yeah, he held one last night that got him on the kind of the heel of the glove, and it stung him. This one, he got it at the webbing, so he was able to squeeze it and didn't hurt the wrist like the other night.
So now the batter is Will Smith. Looks the first pitch over. That's in there, a called strike with a curveball. 80 miles an hour. Smith battled a 10-pitch at bat before he struck out on a check swing foul tip in the first. He flied to left center and cruised in the third. Next one swung on, and it's popped up in front of the plate. Ruiz out and calling, backpedaling, called off by the third baseman DeYoung, who comes in with an easier play and makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Yeah, you're hoping for the infielder to call off the catcher. That's a long way for a catcher to go in fair territory. And the pitcher wasn't going to be there, so DeYoung came tearing in and still caught it on the move.
So 2 out, nobody on for Irvin. And he's done it on 7 pitches. Here comes pitch number 100 for the day. As Max Muncy stands in, bounced to second and struck out. Number 100 is in there, a called strike with a curveball to start him off just above the knees. Next one on the way. Swing and a miss. Change of speed of beauty, and the count is 0-2. Irvin has retired 7 straight. And 11 of the last 12. Next pitch in the dirt. And the count 1 ball and 2 strikes. Since the first 4 Dodgers in the game scored, single walk, 2-run triple, 2-run homer. Swing and a miss by Muncy. He's down on the curveball, and the inning is over. What a finish by Jake Irvin. Really, after those first 4 batters in the first inning, what a job he has done.
He's going to get a hand, and he deserves it. That is a professional effort to pull yourself off the mat after you got knocked to the canvas. 4
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player.
Dodgers go to the bullpen again. All of the bullpen brought to you by Main Street Bank. 38-year-old right-hander Kirby Yates. Last year signed with Texas a one-year, $4.5 million deal. Ended up being in 61 games and saved 33 and 34 tries. The 7-2 record and a 1.17 ERA. Held opponents to a 113 batting average. Lefties hit 081, 7 for 86. It earned him a one-year, $13 million deal with the Dodgers to be in a setup role. And here he is to Alex Call, who bluffs bunt, looks it over. First pitch is outside with a fastball, ball one.
His splitter is one of the best in the league.
Originally a 26th round pick by the Red Sox way back in 2005. Yates, third base side of the slab. Delivers and Call a swing and a shot right back. Caught by Yates. Right about knee high. Call hit a rocket right at him. He's out one away. The glove in the right general area on the follow through of his delivery to make that play. And
that's a look what I found.
Made it look easy. If he didn't catch it, might have hit him on the inside of the left knee. Yates in his seventh game, no record, 3.38 ERA with one hold, no save chances. And Paul DeYoung to face him now. It's outside, ball one.
Yates was one of the best relievers in the league in 2019, then missed most of the next 3 seasons. Big comeback, though.
Tommy John surgery. Swing and a miss by DeYoung, and it's 1-1.
He had a bone chip removal in the COVID year, then missed all of 21 with Tommy John and most of 22 recovering from Tommy John.
And Toronto signed him to be their closer. He never threw a pitch for them in 2021. Swing and a foul back into the screen. And the count 1-2. They thought they were signing a healthy Yates, and it didn't turn out to be that way. Yeah, 41 saves, led the National League at 44 tries in 2019. And before that, he was a setup man his entire career. Pitch. DeYoung takes, low and inside with the splitter. Now Yates ready. And the pitch, swing and a miss. Struck him out swinging with the splitter. 2 up, 2 down. Here at the bottom of inning number 6.
Interesting. It looks like the Nationals have switched up. Is that Eduardo Salazar? That is Salazar.
It had been Yates. It had been Sims. Really up until just a couple of moments ago. Now the pitch to Dylan Cruz, in for a strike. Again, the scheduled hitters in the 7th, Kike Hernandez, Andy Pages, and then the leadoff batter, Ohtani. They're electing to go to Salazar now. Yates delivers, Cruz swings and fouls one off his protective shin guard with the left leg. And the count 0-2 as the ball is retrieved by the Nationals bat boy.
It looked like we might have the rematch of Sims and Ohtani. Remember, Sims struck out Ohtani looking the other night when Ohtani had a chance to hit for the cycle.
Third base side of the rubber, Yates comes set. And the pitch, low outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Definitely very much a veteran makeup in their bullpen. Yates 38, Trinan 36. Cruz looks it over, and that pitch missed low. 2-2.
Pretty good take on a splitter.
Really. And Tanner Scott has been closing from the left side. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him with a fastball. Cruz down on strikes. And I think Evan Phillips has closed for them, and Michael Kopech, both on the injured list, they'll have at some point. 2 strikeouts in a 1-2-3 inning for Kirby Yates. We head to the 7th inning in the nation's capital, Washington.
Great moments in baseball have been
The Nationals bullpen will make his 7th appearance of the year. No record, 1.50 ERA with 2 holds, 6 innings, a run, 6 hits, struck out 3, and walked 1. And he faces Kike Hernandez to start the inning. First pitch is a breaking ball, buckled Hernandez, but it's high with a slider for ball 1. The native of Cumana, Venezuela. Eduardo Salazar wearing number 62 in the Nationals colors. Kicks, delivers, swing and a miss. Got the fastball by him at 94 miles an hour. He's been pitching in high leverage situations. You'd call it that now, the 7th inning of a 1-run game. What a job by Jake Irvin. Here's Salazar's pitch, low and outside with a slider, 2-1. He wound up giving up 4 runs all in the first inning to the first 4 batters. 4 hits, 3 of them in the first 4 batters, and then a single in the third. Struck out 7, walked 3, 103 pitches. Swing and a miss by Kike Hernandez at the fastball, count even 2-2. 103 pitches, 66 strikes. That after throwing 37 pitches and only 21 strikes in the first inning. You say he figured it out? Got out of that first inning without further damage, and his team came back to score 5 runs. So he has a chance to be a winner if the Nats can hold this lead. Fastball called strike 3. And Kike Hernandez just dropped his head. The body language like, oh no, with a pitch that tailed back into the knees at 95 miles an hour with that 2-seamer. And he strikes out looking. 1 away. Brings up Andy Pages. Half swing and a miss at the slider, 0-1. I'll tell you what, I don't know how well Dodgers players are seeing Salazar. Hernandez was indecisive, so was Pages. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He took a big rip and missed the slider, and it's quickly 0-2. And Shohei Ohtani on deck. Tanner Scott, the lefty's up in the Dodgers bullpen. Been closing, but we may see him in the 7th with Abrams and Wood. Here's a swing and a drive deep to left. Back goes Wood. Warning track. He's at the wall, leaping, and he can't get it. It is gone. Goodbye. Into the second row, over the left field wall. Andy Pages, the number 9 hitter, on an 0-2 pitch. Lands one in section 105 to tie this game. And now it's the Dodgers 5 and the Nationals 5 with 1 out here in the 7th inning. That slider hung.
Yep. I mean, he threw a really good one on the first pitch and got a weak swing and a miss. That was not where you wanted to deliver it on an 0-2.
Second home run for Pages. Second RBI. Now Shohei Ohtani, the batter. Fastball, low ball 1. Pages owns only 7 hits. 2 homers and a double. In the extra base hit department, as Salazar delivers, swing and a miss by Ohtani. 1 ball and 1 strike. First home run allowed by Eduardo Salazar, and gets the blown save. Now the Nationals have Jorge Lopez throwing in the bullpen. Salazar ready in the pitch, swing and a foul back behind the plate. Well, with what he did to keep his team in the game after being down 4-0, Jake Irvin certainly deserved a chance to win. It'll go in the books as a no decision for him. 1-2 on Ohtani. Left side of the infield, shady the middle. They're way to pull on the right side. Salazar delivers. Low and inside with a slider. Outfield very deep. Wood is toward the line. Cruz shading right center. A gap in left center for Ohtani. Salazar's ready. Kicks and delivers. Swinging a chopping ground ball to the right side. Garcia charges in, can't scoop it, and Ohtani will be aboard. A play that Garcia has really, over the last couple of years, learned to make very well. Coming in, charging, scooping with the glove palms up, and then whipping across his body. But this time, he just never was able to come up with the ball and get it to his throwing hand.
Well, he's rushing because of the speed of Ohtani. He knows he can't really take much time. He never secured the catch, and they're going to score that a hit.
He's kind of batted back toward home plate off his glove. So now Mookie Betts with Ohtani aboard and 1 out and a threat to run. Salazar delivers, low and outside, ball 1. Salazar pretty quick to the plate. And they feel he does a good job holding runners as Lopez continues to throw in the Nationals bullpen. We'll get a station break for you momentarily. And now the set. Ohtani runs. The pitch is high, and Ruiz can't make a throw. He'll hold on to it. Pitch actually called a strike to Betts.
Yeah, Salazar high leg kick there, and Ruiz had no chance.
No.
None.
So he wisely held on to it. Ohtani gets his 3rd steal. The count 1-1 on Betts. Now he's really got to knuckle down here and try and get the hitter with 1 out. Salazar delivers. Fastball is low to the outside. 2-1. Tommy Edman on deck. Stolen base takes away the double play possibility. At least the conventional double play. Right-hander ready. Salazar delivers. And he's too low this time. Missed with a fastball. And now the count is 3-1. Switch hitting Tommy Edman is the next hitter. Salazar to the belt. Big 3-1 pitch to Betts. It's on the way. Half swing, a waving swing and a miss. The pitch running to the outside, a slider. And Betts got caught in between. Strike 2. So the count is full, 3-2. Salazar ready. He delivers. Swinging a ground ball off the side of the mound. Fielded by Garcia. He'll make the play to first to low. In time for the out as Ohtani crosses to third. So Betts slapped it back toward the middle. Hit it off the first base side of the mound. But Garcia able to get over to his right and make the play and throw him out. So a runner at third with 2 out now in the inning. And we'll pause here 10 seconds for station identification on the Nationals Baseball Network.
WJFK FM and HD1 Manassas and WPGC HD2 Morningside. Sports Radio 106.7 The Fan, an Odyssey Sports station.
Charlie Slows, Dave Jagler with you from the Nissan broadcast booth. We're tied at 5. A home run by Andy Pages with 1 out of the 7th inning, tying it. And Shohei Ohtani's at third with 2 out, and Tommy Edman the batter. Eduardo Salazar delivers inside, turn Edman away, ball 1. Nationals bullpen, Jorge Lopez has stopped throwing now. Tanner Scott still throwing in the Dodger pen. Now the pitch. And that one just missed, a little bit high to the inside part of the plate. Catch a corner. 2 balls, no strikes. Salazar ready. Here's his pitch. And that one apparently, wow, you could tell by the reaction of Ruiz, he thought that was a strike inside part of the plate. And that's right where the umpire sets up. You think he'd get those right. The kick and the 3-0 is too low, ball 4. So now the Dodgers have runners on the corners. Oscar Hernandez is going to be the batter.
Well, do you want Salazar to face him or Lopez? Here comes Jim Hickey, pitching coach, so the answer is Salazar.
So a tough spot here for the right-hander. Again, he's got to shake off giving up that game-tying home run.
A little bit of the trickle-down effect, perhaps, of Finnegan's heavy workload. I mean, with Lopez warming, Ferrer has had a couple of days off. He might be 8th, 9th inning option. If you want to stay away from Finnegan, it kind of bumps everybody up and puts Salazar in this spot. And obviously, Eduardo's had some good appearances on this homestand. This is a test here for someone who's still fairly young in the big leagues.
So Jim Hickey heading back to the Nationals, dug out on the first base side as Ruiz flashes signals. final. Texas over Chicago, the Cubs that is, 6-2. Former Dodger Corey Seager with a pair of solo home runs in the victory. Salazar delivers. First pitch. Fastball, a called strike up to 96 miles an hour to Teoscar Hernandez. 2-run homer to left center in the first. Bounce to third in the third. Fly to deep right in the fifth. Salazar delivers. Swing. And a foul ball off the shin guards of Ruiz over toward the Nationals dugout. And quickly, no balls, 2 strikes to count. Hernandez back in for the right side. No balls, 2 strikes. Now Ruiz out in front of the plate again to flash signals. You're allowed to do this without disengagements or any time. And now Hernandez back in. No balls, 2 strikes. 2 out runners, first and third. Tie game in the 7th. Salazar delivers. Swinging a line drive. Garcia chasing, can't get it. Out of his reach into right center field. Scoring from third is Ohtani. Over to third is Edman. Off the end of the bat, may have broken the bat for Teoscar Hernandez. A little bloop into shallow right beyond Luis Garcia Jr. And he drives in his 3rd run of the game and 16th of the year. And the Dodgers regain the lead 6-5.
That was over off the end of the bat, as you said, but that was another 0-2 slider right over the heart of the plate. And the change in speed had him hit it off the end of the bat, but the home run on the 0-2 slider and the base hit on an 0-2 slider. And the Nationals' lead is gone, and they now trail. I mean, he executed some really good sliders, but the 2 0-2 sliders both hung, and the Dodgers made him pay.
So Davey Martinez out. He wants Jorge Lopez to come in and try and get out of this.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's Mike Piazza after he hit an 8th inning go-ahead home run in the first New York Mets home game after 9/11. Hear moments like this and more on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco. His 13th, and it's a 1-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Old glory, new blood. This is Next Gen Natitude. Declare your Natitude at nats.com/nextgen.
Jorge Lopez will take over the pitching now for the Nationals. The call to the bullpen brought to you by Main Street Bank. And for Lopez, this will be appearance number 5, no record, 4.91 ERA, 2 holds, no save chances, 3 2/3 innings, been charged with 2 runs on 4 hits, struck out 3 and walked 2, and hit a batter. Again, 2 holds. He comes in with runners first and third, 2 out. Eduardo Salazar, 2/3 of an inning, charged with 2 runs, 3 hits, and a walk. 26 pitches, 15 strikes. Lopez last worked against Arizona Saturday and Sunday, picking up holds in each game, 2/3 of an inning Saturday and 1 inning pitched on Sunday. Facing Michael Conforto, left-handed hitter. Lopez holds, kicks, and delivers, and the first pitch is over the inside corner with a 92-mile-an-hour fastball, strike 1. Conforto has struck out looking. Fly to left center and struck out on a foul tip. Lopez ready. He delivers, swinging a ground ball right side and hard. Good play by Garcia to his left. Snared it, and he fires to low at first for the out that ends the inning. And so Lopez only has to throw 2 pitches to strand 2 inherited runners. 2 runs, 3 hits for the Dodgers, a walk, and they leave 2. 7th inning stretch time in the nation's capital, now Los Angeles 6.
Introducing baseball's all-new national pregame show, MLB Tonight, live at 5. Join Greg, Harold, and Dan, and a star-studded roster for a preview of all the night's matchups. Get a first look at the lineups.
Everything looks good right now for the Yankees.
First take from the players.
I'm just excited to put any pair of cleats on.
And the first of many breakdowns before the first pitch. A full night of baseball starts at 5. MLB Tonight's national pregame show. Weekdays at 5 Eastern on MLB Network.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's Mike Piazza after he hit an 8th inning go-ahead home run in the first New York Mets home game after 9/11. Hear moments like this and more on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Let's see if we can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is oppo taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an oppo taco. His 13th, and it's a 1-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB.
January 23rd will always be a big day on his calendar. So that'll be the anniversary of his 4-year, $72 million contract signed with the Dodgers this winter. C.J. Abrams first to face the former Marlin. Swing and a miss at the first pitch. Slider, strike 1. He throws the slider at about 88. The fastball at about 96. This is his 8th appearance of the year. And the pitch swung on, looped towards short on one hop. Betts has it. Low throw, picked by Kike Hernandez. What a job he just did on a low throw by Betts to keep C.J. Abrams off base. So Tanner Scott, no record. He has a hold and 3 saves in 4 tries, but they bring him in the 7th inning with Abrams and Wood. Ruiz the switch hitter, and then Lowe a left-handed hitter. The first 4. So working to protect a 6-5 lead in the 7th. And the pitch is in there. A called strike to Wood. James has walked and scored, struck out swinging, and walked again. Dodgers by a run, 6-5. One big swing by him ties the game. Scott delivers, and the pitch is low and inside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Last year began with the Marlins, 44 appearances, saved 18 and 20 tries. And then July the 30th, part of a big trade, ending up in San Diego. Swing and a miss by Wood at the slider, and it's 1-2. Appeared in 28 games for the Padres, 10 holds, 3 saves in 4 tries. And comes up from San Diego to L.A. Swinging a tapper foul to the left of the plate, and Wood stays alive on that tough slider. Scott originally drafted by the Orioles out of Howard College in Big Spring, Texas. Now the 1-2. Swing and a foul tip held by Will Smith. And James Wood has struck out. So 2 away here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Scott last year with the Marlins had 53 strikeouts in 45 2/3, and then 31 in 26 1/3 with the Padres. Keibert Ruiz turns around about right-handed and looks pitch over. That's in for a strike. First pitch fastball at 96 miles an hour. It's in the Orioles bullpen for all parts of 2017 through 2021. Swing by Ruiz and a foul right at the feet of Will Smith to count 0-2. But he didn't really get a chance to close until he went to the Marlins in 2022. Giving Ruiz a moment, the home plate umpire Chris Guccione walking a new baseball out to Tanner Scott. I mean, that saw a lot of him in his time with the Marlins.
What he has really improved on is his strike zone. I mean, he used to be a big walk guy. He has cut that out.
That's why he got the big money. The 0-2, inside low off the glove of Smith, 1-2. You wouldn't have trusted him in those early years where he piled up the walks. I mean, he was a starter in the minor leagues for the Orioles. That's what pushed him to relief. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ruiz swings and fouls one off his leg in the box to flex over toward the Nationals dugout. 1-2. 6 runs, 7 hits for the Dodgers. The Nationals 5 runs on only 4 hits today. Down a run in the 7th. 2 out and nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes on Ruiz. Scott kicks, delivers. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out with that slider. And it's a 1-2-3 inning with 2 strikeouts for Tanner Scott. 7 innings in the books here in the nation's capital. Dodgers 6, Nationals 5 on the Nationals Baseball Network.
It's a great night for baseball.
Eighth inning, Jorge Lopez back out on the mound for the Nationals. Dodgers 6, Nationals 5. Will Smith to lead off. To tell you all about it, once again, here's Dave.
Thank you, Charlie. And Lopez ready. So is Smith. The first pitch is too low. Lopez got the 3rd out in the 7th inning, stranding a couple. But not before the Dodgers plated 2 to turn the Nationals' lead into a deficit. Big right-hander with a 1-0. And that paints the outside corner. It's 1-1. Dodgers have another of their high-leverage lefties warming in the bullpen. We haven't seen him this series. Alex Vesia. Lopez to the plate. Swing a drive, well hit right center field. Chasing back Cruz. Warning track, backpedaling. Leaps, makes the catch with his back up against the fence. So Smith gave it a ride. Cruz had just enough room in front of the big wall in right center.
He's been trying to make one of those plays this entire homestand. Balls that were too high over his head that he'd leap up against that wall. That time he didn't need to. Just a little leap, but he probably could have caught it staying on his feet.
one long out. And now Max Muncy. Muncy 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts against Jake Irvin. Left-handed hitter, the pitch. Waving swing and a miss at the curve. Muncy has fanned 7 times in the series. They play him to pull in the outfield and on the infield. Lopez kicks, fires. Curveball low, 1-1. With Vesia, another lefty up in the Dodgers pen. It's Lowe, a lefty. Bell, a switch hitter. Garcia, a lefty. Next delivery. Check swing, Tapper foul toward the backstop. And as you may have heard, inadvertently, Muncy's not happy with himself. He's had a tough day at the plate. That was only on strike 2. Earmuffs for strike 3 if Lopez can get it. Here's the pitch. Swinging a chopper foul into the camera well at the near end of the Nationals dugout. We set this up prior to the game. The Dodgers would use their top leverage relievers in a close game today because they haven't worked. The Nats winning the first 2. Pitch to Muncy. Swinging another roller foul to the right side. And they were going to bring in Scott even if they trailed. They flipped the game around. The Nationals have not done anything against the Dodgers pen. Only 1 base runner against the entire Dodgers bullpen. That was a walk in the 4th inning for James Wood. They've gone 3 up, 3 down, 3 innings in a row. Lopez delivery is too low and inside, 2-2. But they're going to have to do something either against Vesia or perhaps Blake Trinan. Now the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Down he goes on the changeup. And fortunately, Muncy kept his thoughts to himself that time.
Would be hard to have a better year than Vesia had last year, huh? Ridiculous numbers, a 176 batting average against, a 148 batting average against.
Nobody hits him.
Lefties or righties.
But he's a guy you don't even think about with the other great relievers they have, but his numbers stack up with anybody. Here is Kike Hernandez. The pitch on the way and a line drive toward short. Caught by Abrams, a step down to his left and went to his knee and made the catch on a screaming line drive off the bat of Kike Hernandez. So Lopez gets the job done, middle of the 8th. Nationals will bring up 4, 5, and 6 in the bottom half. They're down a run, 6-5 Dodgers here on the Nationals Radio Network.
Great moments in baseball.
On the mound for game 1 of that series. Nationals still have hope for a sweep here. They're down a run going to the bottom of the 8th inning. The new pitcher is Alex Vesia. Vesia making his 8th appearance. He has 3 holds and a save. He has 12 strikeouts in 7 innings. He has given up 2 runs on 5 hits, a pair of solo homers he has allowed. 6-5 Los Angeles. Nathaniel Lowe first to base the lefty Vesia. Center of the rubber from the stretch, the kick and the pitch. And a breaking ball, a slider low. Mentioned Vesia's numbers last inning. Opponents hit 106 on his slider. They'll mix in a mid-90s fastball and a changeup. 1-0 delivery to Lowe. That's up and inside, 2-0. Vesia, 2021 and 2022 was one of the top set-up middle relievers, lefty-on-lefty relievers. But then in 2023, he really fell apart. A long hold in the 2-0 pitch. And a swing and a fly ball, well hit left center field. Way back it goes. Conforto to the warning track. He's got room, and he makes the catch. A couple of steps from the wall. Not today for Lowe. Ball not carrying all that well in that direction. And he hit it pretty well, but flies out to deep left, one away. In 2023, Vesia struggled to the point that he was sent to the minor leagues. When he was sent down in early May, he had a .434 batting average against. He couldn't get anybody out. But then he bounced back and was back to form last year and was one of the top setup men in the league. Here's the pitch to Josh Bell. Bell taking. Slider in at the belt, 0-1. Nationals have two relievers up in the bullpen. Lucas Sims, who's been up prior, and Jose A. Ferrer. Vesia deals. Swing and a miss, pulled the string, and Bell was out in front of the slider. We figured the way that Davey Martinez was aligning the bullpen that Kyle Finnegan, he wanted to give him another day after the heavy lifting 3 saves in a row over the course of this homestand. No balls, 2 strikes. Inside target, the catcher Smith. Vesia holds, and he deals. Low and inside, 1-2 on Bell. And just the fact that Finnegan's not warming up now tells you that they want to stay away from him for a second straight day. 1 out, bases empty. 6-5 Dodgers. Vesia kicks, throws. Low and inside, and it's 2-2 to Bell, who's batting from the right side. He's 1 for 3 in the game. It is Garcia on deck. Nationals do have right-handed pinch hitting options. The 2-2. Way outside, and Bell has worked a full count. Well, if Bell gets on, you got the possibility of Jacob Young, who's making his way toward the far end of the dugout as a pinch runner. Let's hope to have to make a move. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Vesia ready. Here's his pitch. Low ball 4. Josh Bell took a slider just below the knees, and after being an 0-2 count, Bell draws the walk, and the Nationals have their first base runner since the 4th inning. And Davey Martinez is going to pull the trigger not on a pinch runner. He's going to do both. He's going to pinch run and pinch hit. Jacob Young, as we surmise, is going to run at first for Bell. And now Garcia's been called back, and Ahmed Rosario, the former Dodger, briefly, will appear as a pinch hitter. Garcia, without a hit against a lefty this season, with Rosario coming in, he's going to draw a visit from the pitching coach, Mark Pryor. Rosario singled as a pinch hitter in Game 1 of the series. So this is a spot. Nationals have the tying run aboard.
Great pinch hitting numbers in his career with a 1-for-1, 18 of 49. That's 367, 5 doubles, and a home run as a pinch hitter in his career. And you're in an era now where it's not as pinch hitters aren't used as much because pitchers don't bat anymore. So you're really a specialist if you're good at it.
Rosario digs in from the right side. 1 on, 1 out, bottom of the 8th. 6-5 LA. Vesia, the letter high set. He deals to the plate. Rosario takes the ball low, a slider. That's 5 straight misses now for Vesia after he was ahead of Bell 0-2. Second baseman Edman is way toward the middle. Huge room on the right side of the infield with Hernandez holding the runner. The pitch to the plate. Swing and a miss. Chased one. That was a slider well down and out of the zone.
Rosario, brief time with the Dodgers last year. Visiting with many of his teammates before the game as players stretch. He's due a World Series ring.
1 ball, 1 strike. Throw over to first. Young goes back in standing, as is Eduardo Salazar,
yes,
who had 1 appearance as a Dodger last year before making his way to the Nationals. Nationals will be out in L.A. in late June. That would be a time for them to get their rings. As Blake Trinan, who owns a couple World Series rings, is up in the Dodgers pen, the former National. The 1-1 to Rosario. Swing and a miss. Blew a fastball by him at 92.
Dave Roberts has so many options the way he can work a game with all these different guys with closers experience.
Outfield a touch the other way. Right fielder Hernandez pretty shallow. 1-2 to Rosario. Throw over to first, and a low throw handled by Kike Hernandez, and that's 2 pickoff attempts. So we'll see if Young looks to move on his way. Jacob has stolen 1 and been caught twice, including once as a pinch runner. Jab steps at first, now holds, and the pitch. Swing and a foul tip, held, strike 3. Rosario chased a pitch in the other batter's box.
He's trying to slap it the other way to right field.
So Rosario did not swing at strikes in that at bat. They needed a longer bat.
Not close to the outside part of the plate.
Nationals have not had a hit since the 3rd inning. See if Alex Call can change that around. 2 outs, tying run at first. 6-5 Dodgers. First pitch, no, it's a throw over. Picked me off. Stepped about halfway between home plate and first and threw over. Call has walked. Drove in the go-ahead run at the time in the 3rd inning with a sac fly, and then the 6th inning hit a bullet. It almost took off the kneecap of the pitcher Kirby Yates, and Yates caught it. Now the pitch. They call first ball swinging, fouls it straight back. Both Ferrer and Sims, now just Sims, watching on the bullpen mounds for the Nationals. Trinan seems to be ready on the Dodgers side, but they leave in Vesia, the lefty, for the moment to face Alex Call. 0-1 delivery. That's a little bit outside for a ball, 1-1. A lot of offense in the first inning, not as much late. The Dodgers, a 2-run 7th, have a 6-5 lead. Young at first, a decent lead. The hold, the kick, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, a snap throw to first, and the tag is too late. Young dove back in. Hernandez swung the tag around over his left shoulder, and so that allowed Young to get back, although the Dodgers are looking at a replay to see if they want to challenge. Doesn't look like they should. He was in there. The count is now 1-2 on Call. Call a good 2-strike hitter. Vesia sets at the letters. Throws over to first, the runner goes. Hernandez throw to second, the tag by Edman, and they have picked him off, and the inning over. It'll be a pickoff caught stealing. 1-3-4, and Call will have to lead off the bottom of the 9th. The Nationals do not score. They have a walk, runner picked off, nobody left. 6-5 Los Angeles after 8.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
It doesn't feel right. I see in your eyes. Tell me no lie, 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 lie. Tell me no lies. Tell me no lie, 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 lie. Tell me no lies. Tell me no lie, 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 lie.
They trail 6-5. Lucas Sims will be the new pitcher for the Nationals. Ahmed Rosario stays in the game as the second baseman after pinch hitting in the 8th. Good work by Jorge Lopez. He retired all 4 batters that he faced with a strikeout. He'll give way to the veteran Sims, who's going to face Andy Pages. He had a big hit, the number 9 batter. An 0-2 hanging slider hit over the fence and left for a game-tying homer in the 7th. Sims pitches. That one way inside with the slider, almost hit him. Appearance number 8 for Sims, which is the most on the team. ERA of 10.38. 5 runs, 6 hits in 4 1/3. The 1-0. Poked foul to be back out of play. Second outing of the series for Sims. He pitched in the first game and was charged with 2 runs on 2 hits and a walk in a third of an inning. The out he recorded was a strikeout looking on Shohei Ohtani. Ohtani's on deck as the pitch is swung on and missed. Another slider, and it's 1-2. Pages will take his timeout, readjust his batting gloves. Pages entered yesterday's game hitting 118, but he homered yesterday and a big home run here today. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Sims strikes him out on the slider. So the first out in the top of the 9th. In the bottom of the 9th inning, with the caught stealing to end the 8th, Call will resume his time at bat. So it's going to be Call, DeYoung, and Cruz, 7, 8, 9. So someone will have to reach base for Abrams to bat, and 2 would have to reach for James Wood to bat. Here's the pitch to Ohtani. Shohei looks at a strike over the inside corner, pulling his hands in. Ohtani, who struck out against Sims on Monday, is 2 for 3 with a walk in this game. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Chased a slider running off the inside. Ohtani hit a little tapper past the mound in the 7th inning, and with his speed, Garcia rushed the play and didn't make the pickup. It was scored an infield hit. Ohtani stole second and scored on a 2-out hit by Teoscar Hernandez. That's the difference. Sims 0-2. Swinging a slow tapper, that side again, but Sims cuts it off, fields it, underhands to first in time for the out. Had that ball gone through to Rosario, they weren't going to get him, but Sims, off the mound very quickly and in a spry manner, was able to get the play.
He's very good off the mound, fielding his position. He's a very important pitcher for this bullpen, David. Did not start well. If he gets back on track, that'll go a long way as a veteran.
Here's Mookie Betts. Pitch, down and away. Treinen back up in the pen. And again, because of the caught stealing, Treinen gets to face 3 righties. Although the Nationals do have 1 left-handed pinch hitter available, Jose Tena. May see him. The 1-0. Low and away, 2-0. But right now, the matter at hand is Sims putting up a 0. Keep this game 6-5. Here's the pitch. Swinging a line drive, well hit to right. Chasing on the go is Call. Closing, has to pull up and play it on a hop. That one had a bit of a slice and tail on it, so Call was scooting after it, but could not get there for the catch. Betts extends his hitting streak to 5 games with a 2-out single. That is the 8th Dodgers hit. The Nationals have just 4 hits. They've not had a hit since the 3rd inning. The Dodgers A bullpen has flexed its muscle. Tommy Edman stands in. The pitch. And that's inside and hit him in the foot. They appeal whether he swung. He did not. So that will confirm the hit by pitch. That'll send Betts along to second, and Teoscar Hernandez will be up there looking to deliver the insurance run. So that's the old back foot slider, literally. And here comes Teoscar Hernandez, 2-run homer, which capped the flurry of a start for the Dodgers when they were up 4-0, 4 batters in. Then a little different kind of hit, a broken bat bleeder off the end of his bat on an 0-2 slider in the 7th inning, gave LA the 6-5 lead. Sims ready, he delivers. And tried the slider coming in a little bit high, ball one. Outfield shades toward right, big gap in left center between Wood and Cruz. 1-0. Down and away, back pick on the throw to first. Edman gets back in with a head-first dive. So that's a play the Nationals have tried over the years. They've had some success with it. 2-0 on Hernandez. Sim sets and delivers. Swinging a ground ball softly hit to third. DeYoung has it. He'll throw to second for the force out to end the inning. So Sim's able to put up a 0. It'll be called. DeYoung and Cruz scheduled for the last of the ninth. Blake Trinan coming in. Nationals trying to rally and sweep the Dodgers. It's 6-5 Los Angeles, middle of the ninth on the Nationals Radio Network. .6 years of age, right-hander Blake Trinan trying to close it down for Los Angeles. LA leading the series finale 6-5. Trinan, 0-1 record in 5 games. He's 1 out of 2 in save chances. 2 runs allowed on 5 hits in 5 innings. Trinan was with the Nationals 2014 until mid-2017 when he was traded to Oakland in exchange for Nationals pitching strategist Sean Doolittle and Ryan Matson. Alex Call resumes his time at bat, although against a different pitcher. Righty against righty. Trinan to the plate. Fastball in there at 96. He's still got that heavy sinker, a cutter, and a wicked breaking slider that is really tough to hit. Trinan's 0-1. There's the slider, and Call's able to take it off the outside, 1-1. After being traded, Trinan had great success. He made the All-Star team here at Nationals Park in 2018 with Oakland. The 1-1. Down and away, ball 2. But then after shoulder woes in 2019, moved on to the Dodgers 2020. It was on their first of 2 World Series teams. Here's the 2-1. A slow tapper toward third, racing in Muncy onto the grass. He gloves, he throws to first in time to get called. But Muncy was fortunate to be playing up even with the bag. And he's able to handle the dribbler and throw out Call for the first out. Trinan had severe shoulder issues and missed most of the 22 and 23 seasons before coming back to pitch in 50 games last year and 9 more in the postseason.
Despite that injury in spring training, he suffered a bruised lung, was out till the middle of May, and hip problems in August.
Here's Paul DeYoung, the pitch. He tries the slider to come to the inside corner, didn't get it there, ball 1. They don't choose to pinch hit the left-handed hitting Tena. DeYoung gives you the long ball threat representing the tying run. Trinan deals. Fastball a little bit outside, 2-0. 6-5 Los Angeles, 1 out last of the ninth. Dylan Cruz on deck. DeYoung waiting on the 2-0. Treinen brings it. Swinging a fly ball, shallow right center field. Out goes Edman. In comes Pages, and it's going to drop. Nobody caught it. And the Nationals have a base runner on a pop fly single that frankly should have been caught by somebody. Edman going out, Pages coming in, and it dropped harmlessly between them. And that's a gift. The Nationals' first hit since the third inning.
You know, Edman went out like he had a play on it, and then he stopped. I think Pages called him off, and then Pages stopped and let it drop in front of him. He was the closest to the ball.
So tying run at first. Here's Dylan Cruz, 0 for 3, 3 strikeouts. He can turn his day around very quickly. The set, the pitch. And that's too low with an 85-mile-per-hour slider. Cruz represents the winning run. Second baseman shades the middle to right side, wide open. 1-0 coming to Cruz. Fastball up and inside, 2-0.
The Nats wanted Treinen to become their closer. He failed in limited chances in that role, and they had an unbelievable year in 2016 with 73 appearances, 22 holds, and 17 double plays induced.
Here's the set, the 2-0 pitch to Cruz. Swinging a fly ball out of play to the right. He was after a fastball center of the zone.
What I remember most about that year for him is he was always coming in with men on base. He had 53 inherited runners and only 13 scored. That's amazing.
Dusty he was the designated double play guy. Come in and get a grounder. Cruz wants to keep it off the ground with 1 out and 1 on. DeYoung, the tying run, leads. Here's the pitch. Check swing and a dribbler foul behind the plate. And that'll level the count at 2-2. Abrams on deck. Ferrer back up in the Nationals' pen in case the Nats tie it. And it goes to the 10th. Cruz gets timeout. Now he'll dig 1 foot in, now the other. Treinen peers over his shoulder at the runner. The set at the belt. And now the pitch with the runner going. And it's in the dirt, gets by Smith. So DeYoung will get the stolen base. And now the tying run is in scoring position, and the count is full on Dylan Cruz. So Treinen yanked a slider way outside and low. DeYoung has his first steal. Smith down on a knee, tried to backhand it, couldn't scoop it. So now the Dodgers shorten up a little bit in the outfield with the tying run at second base. 3-ball, 2-strike count to Dylan Cruz. Treinen ready. Here's the kick and the pitch. Swinging a foul ball, grounded to the left side. Cruz does not have an RBI. He had one in game 1. It was taken away with an official scoring overturn. The first RBI here would be a huge one, a game tire. Treinen ready, the 3-2 to Cruz. Low and outside, ball 4. Well, nice at bat there for Dylan Cruz. He goes to first base as the winning run. Pitching coach Mark Pryor walking out to the mound. C.J. Abrams will make his way to the plate. James Wood to the on-deck circle. The Nationals are going to get a chance with the top of the lineup.
Yeah, I'd call this more than a puncher's chance here with the tying run at second base and the winning run at first. Two of your best left-handed hitters to come up here against Treinen. C.J.'s case, be patient, be selective here. He loves to swing at the first pitch, and I'm sure they're talking about that on the mound. No one up in the Dodgers bullpen. It's Treinen to finish.
He's a tough pitcher to elevate with that bowling ball sinker. He gave up just 5 home runs last season. He's not allowed one yet this year. Abrams got the Nationals' comeback bid started with a leadoff homer in the bottom of the first. Otherwise, 0 for 3, so 1 for 4 on the day. Paul DeYoung is the tying run at second. Dylan Cruz is the winning run at first. 1 out, 6-5 Dodgers, bottom of the 9th. Nationals trying for a dramatic win to cap a sweep. Treinen sets at the belt. The first pitch to CJ. Swing and a miss. Chased a slider off the inside. You were right about not throwing him a first pitch fastball.
Not surprised there.
Outfield straightaway, medium deep. Treinen checks the runner at second. He fires. Swinging a ground ball right side toward the hole. Diving stop. Hernandez throws to second, and they get the out. What a play by Kike Hernandez. Diving to his backhand, throws to second to nip Cruz on a close play. DeYoung goes to third, so the tying run's there. Abrams aboard at first with 2 outs. That one almost got through, and then Hernandez from his knees gets the out at second. That's a spectacular play.
Well, he's a shortstop by trade who plays all over, and he's good wherever he plays. And he's been getting all the playing time at first base with Freddie Freeman out. That was a Gold Glove play there.
So it comes down to James Wood. 2 walks, 2 strikeouts in the game. Tying run at third, winning run at first. Abrams a big lead. Here's the set for Trinan. There goes the runner. The pitch is high and tight. They won't even throw down. So on ball 1 to Wood, Abrams steals second. And that'll be his 3rd steal. So now a hit could win it. A single could win it. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the set for Trinan. And the delivery to Wood. Swinging a ground ball, chopped right side. A 2-hopper fielded by Edman. He'll throw on to first, and the Dodgers salvage the series finale. Oh, the Nationals' comeback bid comes up just short. They leave the tying run at third and the winning run at second as the Dodgers take it 6-5. James Wood could not come through there. Great defensive play by Kike Hernandez. Huge in that 9th inning as the Nationals come up just short. They'll settle for a series win over the defending champions. In the bottom of the 9th, a hit, a walk, and 2 men left. Our Verizon Nationals postgame show is coming up after the totals. Grant Paulson will break this one down. Nationals come up a run short. 6-5 Los Angeles, the final here on the Nationals Radio Network.